Good afternoon, everyone. So, today, under international health agencies, we will talk about DANIDA first. DANIDA stands for Danish International Development Agency. It is a brand which the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark uses when it provides humanitarian aid and development assistance to other countries with focus on developing countries. There is no distinct DANIDA organization within the ministry. जब भी कोई डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज़ को डेनमार्क कोई ह्यूमैनिटेरियन एड देता है या डेवलपमेंट असिस्टेंस देता है तो ये एज अ ब्रांड जो है ये यूज़ करता है डैनिडा. ओके. देन डेनमार्क हैज़ बीन ग्रांटिंग डेवलपमेंट असिस्टेंस सिंस द एंड ऑफ द सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर. It is one of the 5 countries in the world that meets the United Nations target of granting 0.7% of gross national income in development assistance. यूनाइटेड नेशंस का एक टारगेट है कि कोई भी डेवलप्ड कंट्री जो है वो अपना जो ग्रॉस नेशनल इनकम है GNI उसका 0.7% डेवलपमेंट असिस्टेंस के लिए प्रोवाइड करेगी फॉर डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज़. सो ये जो डेनमार्क है ये फर्स्ट जो है 5 कंट्रीज़ में से एक कंट्री है जो ये टारगेट को मीट करता है. इन 2011 डेनमार्क डिसबर्स्ड रफली 15.753 बिलियन डेनमार्क करेंसी in development assistance to the countries in Africa, Asia, Latin America, the Middle East and Denmark's European Union neighbors. ठीक है. In 2009, DANIDA worked in close association with the Indian government's Padma Shri Award winner K. Vishwanathan and the prestigious institution Mitra Niketan. Furthermore, DANIDA works in collaboration with many Danish NGOs such as Global Medical Aid. The aim of Denmark's development cooperation is to reduce poverty through the promotion of human rights and economic growth. It is focused on some of the poorest countries in the world. ठीक है. मेन जो है वो एम इसका क्या है, पॉवर्टी को रिड्यूस करना है बाय एनी मीन, असिस्टेंस प्रोवाइड करके, ह्यूमन राइट्स को सेव करके, प्रोटेक्ट करके. ठीक है. सो 4 मेन प्रायोरिटी एरियाज ऑफ डैनिडा आर ह्यूमन राइट्स एंड डेमोक्रेसी, ग्रीन ग्रोथ, सोशल प्रोग्रेस, स्टेबिलिटी एंड प्रोटेक्शन. नाउ कमिंग टू यूरोपियन कमीशन. European Commission is the European Union's executive body and represents the interest of Europe as a whole. The European Commission is the executive body of the European Union, responsible for proposing legislation, implementing decisions, I'm sorry, upholding the Union's treaties and day-to-day running of the European Union. The Commission's main roles are to set objectives and priorities for action, propose legislation to Parliament and Council, manage and implement European Union's policies and the budget, enforce European law jointly with the Court of Justice, represent the European Union outside Europe. उसमें हम कह सकते हैं कि नेगोशिएट करता है ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट्स बिटवीन द यूरोपियन यूनियन एंड अदर कंट्रीज़. ठीक है. फिर है रेगुलर एंड एमरजेंसी मीटिंग्स. ये सारे जो हैं मेन रोल होते हैं यूरोपियन कमीशन के. उसके बाद है यूनेस्को. UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Is a specialized agency of the United Nations. Its purpose is to contribute to peace and security by promoting international collaboration through education, science and culture in order to further universal respect for justice, the rule of law and human rights along with fundamental freedom proclaimed in the United Nations Charter. It is the higher of the League of Nations International Committee on Intellectual Cooperation. UNESCO has 195 member states and 9 associate members. UNESCO pursues its objectives through 5 major programs: education, natural sciences, social and human sciences, culture and communication, and information. These are some international days that are observed at UNESCO, like World Radio Day, International Mother Language Day, International Women's Day, International Day of Knowledge, uh, World Poetry Day, International Day for the elimination of racial discrimination, World Day for Water, International Francophile Day, then World Book and Copyright Day, International Jazz Day, World Press Freedom Day, World Day for Cultural Diversity for Dialogue and Development, International Day for Biological Diversity, Africa Day, Africa Week, World Environment Day, World Ocean Day, International Day of World Indigenous People, International Youth Day, International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition, International Literacy Day, International Day of Democracy, International Day of Peace, World Teachers Day, International Day for Disaster Reduction, International Day for the Eradication of Poverty, World Statistics Day, World Day for Audiovisual Heritage, World Science Day for Peace and Development, World Philosophy Day, International Day for Tolerance, International Men's Day, International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian People, World AIDS Day, World Rights Day, International Migrants Day. So now coming to Colombo Plan. Colombo Plan is a regional organization that embodies the concept of collective intergovernmental effort to strengthen economic and social development of member countries in the Asia Pacific region. ठीक है, जितने भी एशिया पैसिफिक रीजन के जो मेंबर्स हैं, जो भी कंट्रीज़ इसकी मेंबर हैं, उनके लिए एक कलेक्टिव इंटरगवर्नमेंटल एफर्ट ये प्रोवाइड करता है ताकि उनकी इकोनॉमी और सोशल डेवलपमेंट को स्ट्रेंथन किया जा सके. द प्राइमरी फोकस ऑफ ऑल कोलंबो प्लान एक्टिविटीज़ इज़ ऑन द ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज डेवलपमेंट. पर्पस क्या है? Colombo Plan is not intended as an integrated master plan to which national plans were expected to conform. It is instead a framework for bilateral arrangements involving foreign aid and technical assistance for the economic and social development of the region. Objectives: to promote interest in and support for the economic and social development of Asia and the Pacific region, to promote technical cooperation and assist in the sharing and transfer of technology among member countries, to keep under review relevant information on technical cooperation between the member governments, multilateral and other agencies with a view to accelerating development through cooperative effort, to facilitate the transfer and sharing of the developmental experiences among member countries within the region with emphasis on the concept of South-South cooperation. Present members कौन-कौन से हैं? Colombo Plan currently has 27 members including countries in the Asia Pacific region, non-Commonwealth countries and countries belonging to regional groupings such as ASEAN, Association of Southeast Asian Nations, and SAARC, साउथ एशियन एसोसिएशन फॉर रीजनल कॉपरेशन. ठीक है, तो ये कंट्रीज़ जो है इंक्लूडेड हैं, कोलंबो प्लान के मेंबर्स हैं ये. थैंक यू सो मच. दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट टुडे.